So, as a result of becoming more popular here on YouTube, I've started receiving a lot more private messages. And one of them asked me what my opinion was of circumcision. In America, it's commonly accepted to circumcise male infants. It's just common practice. And I question why this is accepted. Because I've talked about in the past my asexual tendencies. And I have yet to go into one of the primary roots from which those asexual tendencies stem, which is the fact that I don't enjoy sex as much as maybe I should. I don't know how much I may be able to if I actually didn't have 80% of the pleasure receptors in my penis removed at birth because I was circumcised. I don't know how much I may have enjoyed sex otherwise. What I do know is that, rather what I think is that I've adopted a more healthy perspective on the importance of intimacy, romanticism, and sex in relation to each other. I find the former two to be much more important than the latter. But at the same time, I don't think that makes it okay. I don't think that just because I happen to have been fortunate enough to have adopted a healthy perspective on sex and its prioritization in relation to the other two, to be any kind of justification for the removal of 80% roundabout of the pleasure receptors in my penis at birth. And this question isn't meant to equate female genital mutilation with male genital mutilation. But I have to wonder, to all the prospective parents out there, would you find it acceptable to remove your daughter's clitoris? And if not, why is it okay to remove 80% of the pleasure receptors in your son's penis? Again, I don't mean to equate the two, but why is one okay when the other is seen as so horrifying and abhorrent? I don't think if I ever became a parent that I could do that to my child. And if nothing else, I hope that this serves as food for thought. Because, to my understanding, the primary reasons given for an infant male having been circumcised is so that their penis can look more like their father's, or so that it's easier to clean up because it's seen that having a foreskin is so difficult to clean that it somehow gets in the way when urinating, or that it's somehow not as aesthetically pleasing, as if that's not a personal decision one makes so far as what they personally consider to be aesthetically pleasing. I've yet to see a reasonable justification given for this institutionalized practice in America. Long days and pleasant nights.